Imagine mindlessly scrolling through TikTok and then you randomly get the guys who say, "Hold up, you've been scrolling for way too long." Annoying, right? A majority of people usually just scroll on to the next video, but what if you stayed? Today, we'll be talking about the history of TikTok, the famous content creators we might see while scrolling, and the For You page. Now, let's hit that record button and start rolling. Transitioning into our first point, the history. In July of 2014, a hot new app was released called Musical.ly. The creators Alex Zhu and Yulu Yang realized they could combine music, short videos, and social media all into one app to attract a young audience. Shortly after, in 2016, an app called TikTok was released. Mid-2018, Musical.ly was bought out by a company called ByteDance for $1 billion. Musical.ly and TikTok merged into one, and since then, TikTok has gained 800 million downloads worldwide, which now has it ranked third on the big 5 social media networks, which includes Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitter. Now, let's renegade into some of TikTok's most famous trends. Rewinding back to 2020, some of you may remember dances to songs like Savage by Megan Thee Stallion, Renegade by K-Camp, and even Say So by Doja Cat. But some of the other famous TikTok trends did include makeup and cooking tutorials, a day in the life in quarantine, and so much more. Speaking of quarantine, when restaurants started closing, schools were let out, and non-essential workers got sent home, everything changed. But so did TikTok. At the beginning of quarantine, TikTok gained 315 million downloads worldwide. When the popularity started rising within the app, so did a lot of controversy. I'm sure I'm not the only one who remembers when TikTok was under threat to be banned in the United States, or when Trisha Paytas turned her whole account into basically a museum of controversy. Coming back to present day, let's flip our camera around and learn about some of the famous content creators we might see while scrolling. Cabby Lames, Charli D'Amelio, Addison Ray, and Will Smith. These are some of the people with the largest followings on the app. Up first, starting with Cabby Lames, who has 150.4 million followers. He is currently the most followed TikToker right now. He mostly posts reaction videos, but he's also a comedian. Next up, we have Charli D'Amelio with 147.8 million followers. She was the first ever TikToker to reach 100 million followers on the app. She first gained popularity by dancing and joining the Hype House back in 2019. And recently, she's released a fragrance line called Born Dreamer. It's received a lot of positive reviews and exceeds every expectation when it comes to a smell good scent. Third on our list, we have Addison Ray with 88.8 million followers. Like Charli, Addison also became popular by dancing and joining the Hype House. But now she's the highest earning creator on the app. She's made brand deals with clothing lines like Reebok and Adidas, started her own cosmetic line, released a Spotify podcast, and even started the Netflix show She's All That. But recently, she's been involved in some family drama. Last but not least on our list, we have Will Smith with 72.1 million followers. Even though he doesn't have the biggest following on the app, he was still pretty famous before creating TikTok content. He's been in at least 39 different movies, like the live-action remake of Aladdin, the animated movie Shark Tale, and of course Men in Black. And now, he may look sweet on the outside, but you should always remember to keep his wife's name out of your mouth. Dancing our way, let's learn about the TikTok For You page and how your like videos reflect. Every video you like, share, comment, and favorite all reflects back on what videos you'll see next. When you first create your TikTok account, it'll ask for topics of interest like pets, sports, cooking, travel, news, and so much more. When it comes to seeing the content you prefer, it's best to use the app as much as possible. Again, your like videos are always changing. So how do you start seeing less of the content you don't enjoy? It's simple. All you have to do is press and hold down. Of course, liking and commenting isn't the only way to change your For You page. You can also view and follow accounts, use sounds, effects, and hashtags. Again, your video preferences are always changing, so how do you start seeing less of the content you don't enjoy? It's simple. All you have to do is press and hold down on your device's screen and hit that Not Interested option, which helps TikTok tailor your For You page. Of course, if you aren't seeing the content you do enjoy, all you have to do is use that handy-dandy search button found in the top right corner of your screen. Now, before we upload our video, let's do a quick recap over what we recorded today. We transitioned into the history and old trends, flipped our camera around and learned about some of the famous content creators, and danced our way into learning about the For You page and the algorithm. Now, let's upload our video and get back to scrolling.